I want to bring awareness to the fact that we need you. I think today might be a good day for another vlog. Take a seat, sit down, check it out. The very first follow-up is for this plant here. So the other day we had some weird power issue. I'm doing a video on that call specifically. Anyway, we haven't had any more issues. I left this panel open by accident. Oh yeah, we're doing really well. We got this overhaul going. We're within a couple of weeks is my understanding. I need to follow up with our vendors on getting our motor back and being ready to do the reassembly. We're about to have this pump replaced. You'll see all these motors are new. That's because, again, that freeze that came through in February and hit us here in Texas. This whole plant completely flooded. I mean, top to bottom. That's why this chiller went down. The flooding ended up shorting everything out, shorted the drive out, killed the motor, killed the control panel. I mean, just this entire every motor on the pumps, just all of it wiped out. One of the fire sprinkler lines is what froze and busted, and it was just raining down. This is part of those freeze repairs. You can see that boiler took a major hit. The split the manifold. This is where they just put that new manifold in. This is the chiller I'm primarily here to look at today. It's running fine. I released the current limit we had set on it just to make sure that it wasn't going to have problems. Everything else looks okay. Something I want to quickly talk about. I usually bring this up towards the end of the video and things, but I really want to bring it up now. And we really need people in this trade. We really need quality technicians. We need people to get the training. You know, we're in a spot now as a trade where things are not okay, especially on the heavy commercial side, industrial side. There's so many people that have retired, and there's not enough people like myself left right now, and we need a lot more people coming into this trade than we currently do, and it's going to require us as tradesmen and as people in the trade to really draw those people in and help encourage them, you know, to really get involved. And that's why I shoot these videos. That's why I do this. One, I want to improve your life by helping you see and learn something that maybe you haven't got to see before. Maybe it's a perspective that I can share that helps guide your own personal journey. At the same time, I want to bring awareness to the fact that we need you. We need you to come do this. Even if you're already in the trade and you've been developing and learning, we need you to really take your career seriously and really move yourself and make the moves you have to make to put yourself in a position that you're going to achieve the most you can achieve. Nobody else out there is advocating it like they need to be, and we're only digging our hole deeper and deeper the longer we let this go. Company owners, I challenge you. Company leaders, you know, supervisors, directors of operations, all you guys, I challenge y'all to really join with myself, the company I work for, you know, taking this problem seriously, because we're in a bad predicament. I think everybody feels that nobody can find the right people anywhere, and this is only going to get worse. I'll get back to the rest of it, and you just yeah, y'all got it. We got a compressor change out going, so we had one of these scrolls on this train, air cooled, short to ground, burn out. It was this one here actually, but had extreme contamination on the oil side of the system. So we've had a team on site doing a full flush, getting all the system cleaned up as best they can. It's a tremendous amount of work goes into something like this. Anyway, right now what we're getting ready to do is we're going to get the oil line hooked up, so it's got an oil equalizer. We're going to get that hooked up and set up and going. We're going to tilt the compressors back, and you can see how big they are. And then once we tilt them back, we'll get the oil lines lined up, get it snugged up enough to where it's not going to leak on us. And then, you know, at that point we can tip them back over, finish tightening it down. The goal is for tonight, you know, we'll get it on pressure test overnight. We still look good. We'll come back tomorrow, get vacuums rolling, and this job will be wrapping up. Really good work by the guys on this one. I had 1 or 2 site visits get delayed until tomorrow. So one of them, for example, a technician went out and condemned a restriction in the condenser coil on an RTU. I was going back reading through the reports. I don't know, just something seemed weird to me about it, you know, looking back through everything and what was there. So I just wanted to double check it. The customer was questioning it. They weren't super confident with, you know, their experience. And this is a customer that actually knows a little bit of the industry and how things work and stuff. So you know, he's one that, you know, if he's not confident with what the tech did, he'll kind of question it. And I've gotten a lot of really positive response. You know, I feel like I've kind of started to catch more of a groove of what people really like and enjoy. Really setting a standard for, you know, creating training content and then more service call content, and just I've gotten a really positive response from a lot of people, and I appreciate that response. I've got several training requests that I've had come through. One of them was actually over cooling towers. So one request I got, let's see, it was last night or the night before. I was talking to a guy through my Facebook. So if you don't know, I have a Facebook page, and a lot of people come to me through that and will send me a message through Messenger. And, you know, I'll be able to directly communicate with you, help answer questions, comments, whatever. Anyway, specifically, he was asking about, you know, condenser water set points, parameters, cooling towers, how all that functions and ties together, and how, you know, the different parameters and set points adjust and change, how that affects the cooling towers, right? So I've decided it's probably going to be the next training video I shoot here soon. I'll probably shoot that maybe the end of this week or beginning of next week, and have it planned to post after this week's videos. I've talked enough. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, you know, just what you think, or if you have any training recommendations, requests, whatever. Just let me know. What would you like to see? What are you running into that you consistently struggle with, or you know that maybe you and some of your coworkers really struggle with too? So I would be very curious to find out. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good one.